Hey everybody, Brittany Ringelbin here. Today I'm going to talk to you about some information regarding Shakeology and also my experience with it as well. I just want you to know my personal experience with it so that you know that this really affects me on a personal level. And when I am trying to suggest it to other people, I feel that I'm helping because I found something that helped me. Now, to start, most people when they think about Shakeology think of it as a meal replacement or a protein shake because we use it as replacing a meal and we also use it in combination with our workouts. But that's not an accurate description. Yes, it does have protein, and yes, we do use it sometimes to replace a meal, especially if we're trying to use it for weight loss. But a better description of Shakeology is that it is a superfood shake. That's exactly what it is. Shakeology is full of over 70 different whole superfoods grown naturally and dried and ground up to make Shakeology. I'm going to give you some information about meal replacement and protein shakes because, there's tons of them on the market. We see them all the time. Most of them are full of highly processed ingredients. They have dyes and sugar additives, and all the vitamins and nutrients that are listed on them are just added supplements. Now, the most common sugar additive that you're going to see in these shakes is usually sucralose, which is Splenda. Splenda is really not healthy for you. It causes headaches, bloating, rashes, and it actually used to be used as a pesticide. But they changed the marketing when they realized it was sweet and it would make a bigger hit as a sugar additive instead of a pesticide. So that's a really good reason as to why you don't want to put that in your body. And all of these highly processed ingredients are things that your body can't break down. With Shakeology, it's full of all whole superfoods, and when you're putting all these vitamins and nutrients in your body through food, that's the natural course of how things should be digested, and your body will more effectively utilize it as opposed to taking it through these highly processed shakes. Now, I also started using Shakeology as a multivitamin because it's one thing to take a pill, but it's another thing to ingest all your vitamins and nutrients. It's just more effective, like I explained a little bit earlier. So that's why Shakeology is such a good source of multivitamin. Some more information about Shakeology. Now, what's in it? There's so many things in Shakeology, but some of the ones that I'm just going to touch on are acai, maca, goji berry, chia seeds, flax, and wheatgrass. There's actually a shot of wheatgrass in every serving of Shakeology. Now, I personally have tried Shakeology. I have tried wheatgrass. I'm not sure if you have, but about 5 or 6 years ago when I was in X-ray school, I got into juicing and nutrition and learning about living a healthy lifestyle. So I tried wheatgrass for the first time, and it was really nasty. It was gross. And I was juicing, so I was buying a lot of produce. I was spending probably about $10 per shake that I was making, because when you buy like a big bushel of kale or a bag of carrots and you put it in there, after it gets juiced out, it was probably about, the cup might have been half full. And they tasted good, but some of them didn't always taste good. So when there's things like wheatgrass in Shakeology, you don't even taste it. It tastes like chocolate. It tastes like vanilla. Whatever flavor you have, it tastes good. But you're still getting all the nutrients that you would if you took the shot of it. Also, with Shakeology, as opposed to juicing, you're getting more vitamins and nutrients than you'll ever get from what you're juicing in your kitchen, which I thought was amazing. I also found it more cost effective. I know a lot of people see the price tag of Shakeology and they think, wow, oh my goodness, that's way out of my budget. And I definitely understand that it is a big price tag, but you have to understand what it's broken down into. All you're getting for $4 a day. And it's $4 a day because you're getting a month's supply. But we're not usually used to shopping for a month's supply of food when we go to the grocery store. Most of us shop, week to week. So you're not used to that. So that's why it seems a little bit more expensive. Now I want to talk a little bit more about my personal experience with Shakeology and all the benefits that I've seen that have helped me. First of all, it's helped with reducing cravings. It's helped with bloating. It's helped with my coffee addiction. I used to drink 4 to 6 cups of coffee a day with about 3 cups of sugar in it. Very unhealthy. So now I drink about 1 to 2 cups a day, 1 tablespoon of honey, and a 1/4 cup of almond milk in each cup. It did help me with the bloating and also stress and anxiety. A couple years ago, about a year or 2 ago, I was suffering a lot with irregularity and just stomach discomfort and some digestive issues. So I started seeing gastroenterologists and allergists to figure out what was going on. After seeing all these doctors and going over multiple appointments, it would have been nice if somebody just told me, you're stressed out and you need to change your diet. Back then, I wish I had Shakeology. But since I have found it, I've started exercising to relieve my stress and give me peace of mind. It just makes me feel better. So it's helped with the stress and anxiety. It helps with your mental health. The Shakeology has helped me regulate my system, and I don't have any more digestive issues like I used to have. I don't feel uncomfortable going out. I don't feel uncomfortable going to work some days. So that really has been amazing. And actually, we recently went on vacation, and there were days where I didn't eat as healthy as I usually do. So coming home, my stomach really took some crazy turns, and I started drinking the Shakeology again, and in just a couple days it started clearing up and the bloating went away, and I started to see my little abs again when I was working out. So that was really awesome. So since I've started Shakeology, I've had so many benefits, and I won't turn back. I've even recently started my husband drinking it because he has we recently found out that he has high cholesterol, so I really think that by changing his diet and what he's eating and adding this boost of healthy ingredients, that it'll really help reduce his cholesterol. Now, I want to talk a little bit more now about the health benefits of Shakeology. I think drinking Shakeology is probably one of your best defenses for preventative medical care. I work for a doctor, so I see a lot of people come in with your common diseases, heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and of course obesity, because yes, obesity is growing in America and we do need to do something about it. Preventative care is the best thing you can do for yourself to reduce disease, because we should all be looking out for our future and reducing and trying to reduce our risk of disease as much as possible. Now, I see a lot of people in my office and they're on tons of medications. People think, oh, it's okay, I can just eat what I want, take a pill to solve it all. That's not the case. You're taking these medications and eventually they're going to cause even more problems. So then you're going to have to switch medications that cause more problems. I know you've seen the info commercials on TV with the minute-long thing at the end of all the reasons, of all the risks of taking the medication. So you're already sick with one disease, but you're going to take a medication to control it that could potentially cause more disease. That doesn't make sense. If people concentrated more on fueling their body with healthy foods, then they would reduce their risk and potentially even come off medication because their body is getting what it needs from the foods it's getting, and you'd also be losing weight, which also helps reduce disease as well. When you become overweight, it creates more disease because you're putting so much stress on your body. And internal stress can be very bad, but you don't know that you're actually doing it. Or as opposed to being stressed at home from family and finances, you know it's happening. But the internal stress, you don't know what's going on. You don't know that your organs are suffocating. Alright, so I think I've given you quite a bit of information about Shakeology, but I want to give you some more personal experiences about the health benefits. I recently had a family member try Shakeology for the first time. She did a 5-day trial. She's somebody who suffered with swelling in her feet for a couple years, and when she started doing Shakeology for those couple days, she noticed a huge change in her feet, and she actually felt like she could start working out, and she did. But since she's stopped it, she noticed that the swelling occurred again, and it was a little bit more difficult to get her workouts in. So she actually did sign up for the month supply of Shakeology, and she's really excited because she's had so much success with it. I'm also trying to get my father involved because he's somebody who has suffered with diabetes in the past, and with controlling his diet, he has come off of medication. But you have to create a lifestyle. Using Shakeology daily and taking it as a multivitamin and getting all the nutrients you need is going to keep you off the medication and help prevent you from further disease. So I think you can see why I love Shakeology so much and why I think it's helped me and it's helping the people around me. So I hope you understand, and if you don't understand or you have more questions or you want more information, please feel free to comment below, and I would love to talk to you about it.